Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by Farmway Co-op, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Ray's Apple Market, Patterson's Health Mart, Pharmacy and Radio Shack, United Bank and Trust, Hanson Ford of Clay Center, and Central Valley Ag.
And good evening from Lindsborg, Kansas, home of the Smoky Valley Vikings, as the Clay Center Lady Tigers getting set to work here on a Friday night of high school basketball. Rocky Dunning joined by our studio engineer tonight, Bernie Fantillo. The Lady Tigers and Smoky Valley Vikings, the starting lineups being announced as we speak here at Smoky Valley. The Lady Tigers, of course, coming off the action at Hillsboro in the Trojan Classic. Great tournament for them to get into the championship. You heard Coach Edwards' thoughts on that and what the Lady Tigers took out of that. Clay Center will start like this. Lauren Williams, 5'4", and a senior, averaging at 7 points a ball game on the season, almost 2 rebounds per game. Macy Franson has put the 11-point per game mark, a 5'9" senior, 2.9 boards a game. Mac Edmondson, 5'6", and a senior. She's averaging just over 2 points and nearly 2 rebounds a game. Emily Ebert had a great tournament, as we talked about in pregame, starting to score the ball a little bit more with that mid-range jumper. Ebert, a 5'8" senior, averaging now at 2.5 a game and over 4 rebounds per contest. And Macy Deekman, 6.5 points a game, a 5'11" senior. She is averaging at 5.5 rebounds per ball game. Clay Center Lady Tigers will take on a Smoky Valley team that is led by Hannah Hattabaugh, 5'10" junior. She's averaging over 10 points and 6.5 rebounds. Kelsey Anderson, a 5'10" junior, nearly 9 points and 5 boards. Allison Rose is a 5'8" junior. Lauren Hubley, a 5'4" junior. And Kate Dieterding, a 5'8" sophomore. And we are about ready for opening tip here from Smoky Valley as the Lady Tigers' Macy Franson will square off in that center ring. The opening tap is up and underway, and it's going to be controlled by the Clay Center Lady Tigers here at Smoky Valley. Clay Center will have their first possession, and they'll have it outside to Lauren Williams. Left on the wing to Franson. Corner left is Diekman. Back outside, here's Williams for 2. It is strong. Tipped out of there, though, and Macy Franson back up for a stick back. No. And a foul called after Smoky Valley had cleared the rebound, and so Lady Tigers got a really good look from outside, a really good look on the stick back try. They get no points out of it, and they give up a foul as Mac Edmondson is called for the bump, going for the offensive board. Full court pressure, long down court pass for Smoky Valley. Shot is up and strong. Macy Franson, good catch-up defense. And now a jump ball is called on the sideline. This will belong to Smoky Valley on the arrow. So the Lady Tigers beat down the court and over-the-top pass against that full-court pressure. Coach Edwards said they would be trying to go more full court, get up and down the floor, really up in the face of Smoky Valley. And that first time it was thrown over the top. Now Williams near still in the half-court, tipped away again by Edmondson, out of bounds off of Smoky Valley. Edmondson hit that off of Hannah Hattabaugh. And that'll give the basketball to Clay Center, the length of the floor to go. Just underway, 30 seconds in to this first period. Now pressure coming from the Vikings. Clay Center handling it in the backcourt with Franson to Williams, now across in a double team. Right wing to Edmondson. Max skips it left sideline to Franson. Looking in low with the post is Macy Diekman, and just off her hands to the baseline. So had a good seal of the defender down inside, but unable to catch that. She reached the right hand out toward the baseline, didn't want to give up position, and ended up turning it over. Here's a full court break of the press again, and a quick pull-up jumper on the run by Hattabaugh is off the mark. Rebound away to Emily Ebert. So no score through 1 minute. Clay Center back with the basketball here. Lady Tigers have it out top against the 2-3 Smoky Valley zone. Outside left it goes to Ebert. Now right wing is Williams. Lauren to the point. Franson, 3 ball on its way. There's the first point to the ball game as a Cobra strikes it early and knocks down the triple from the point. The Lady Tigers have the lead in the first bucket of the ball game. Right corner nearly stolen by Lauren Williams again, and she has got Hubley in all kinds of trouble. Now the ball's loose on the floor. It's going to be tied up. Edmondson, Ebert, both in the pack along with 2 Smoky Valley Vikings, and this arrow goes back to Clay Center, who owns the 3-0 lead. 6:34 to work for in the opening period. It'll be Clay Center back with possession. Last time down, it was Smoky Valley full court pressing. Clay Center was able to handle it, get it down the court, eventually get the 3-pointer from Franson. This time Smoky Valley with the sideline inbounds will draw back in a 2-3 zone. Outside and deep left is Diekman. Right side wing to Williams. To the corner right, Franson, her second 3 ball. This one all but down, but the offensive board comes to Ebert. Now Emily lobbing inside, has it taken away, trying to go to Diekman. And it was taken away on the baseline there by Smoky Valley's Kelsey Anderson. Inside comes Smoky Valley. They'll get to the free throw stripe. The lob in low to Allison Rose, who was able to post square up, get it off the glass, and draw the foul in doing so. And that'll put the Vikings at the free throw line with a chance here to shoot two. 3-0, Clay Center with the lead. Basketball will be at the stripe here for the Vikings yet to score. First free throw is up, and it is down. So the Lady Tiger lead is 3-1. Allison Rose knocks in her first point, and the first point for the Vikings. 6:08 to go, first quarter. Second free throw up. This one rims off. Rebound tipped around inside. Loose on the sideline. Picked up again by Emily Ebert. That's 3 rebounds anyway for Ebert in this first quarter of play very early. An offensive board last trip down. Now it's Williams. High post to Ebert. Emily ball fake. Starts to drive. Kick out to the top. Williams fakes on the 3. Short corner left. Diekman. Skip pass right. Franson doesn't take the triple this time. Now to the post. Ebert. One dribble inside the lane in some trouble. Ball stripped away, taken for a moment, now taken back by Ebert, and they'll call her for the reach-in, and it goes back the other direction to Smoky Valley. Lady Tigers got it to the post a couple of times. That last one went into Ebert. Caught a little bit inside the lane in a kind of a trap with the outside defenders coming down on top, and they eventually stripped it away, and then Ebert was called for the reach-in going back the other direction. In the game for Clay Center, Courtney Hamill, and also on for the first time tonight is Caitlin Bonneblust. It'll be Clay Center again really pressuring belly to belly out around the perimeter. And now they lob it down inside Smoky Valley. Jump back pass off the left elbow. Katie Bell is no good. Rebound, though, comes to Smoky Valley. Kicked out to the top for Shea Cook. They lob it down low. That ball is batted away by the eraser, Macy Diekman, and then deflected into the hands of Lauren Williams. So Clay Center has it back, leading by 2. 5:14 left to work in this first period. Williams around right to Franson. The triple earlier at the top of the key. Now they skip it left for Hamill. Courtney goes short corner. Bonneblust back out top. Williams, right side wing. 2-pointer from Macy Franson is just strong. Rebound. Bonneblust keeps it alive, and Hamill comes up with it. Clay Center still with the basketball on the offensive end. Bonneblust to the post. Here's Diekman. Takes it up with the left on the left side, and she has her first point, and it's 5-1 Clay Center on top. Same steal she had earlier on the post. That ended up going off of her hand and out of bounds. This time she caught, turned, and put it up nicely off the window, and the bucket good. It's 5-1. 4:34 to go. We're in the opening period. Right side wing and deep is Hadabon. That's taken away by Bonneblust. One-on-one in the other direction. Now has help from Hamill. Takes it with the left. No. Rebound, and a blocking foul actually called on Bonneblust's shot. Diekman had the offensive board. Didn't need it, as the Bonneblust going to get herself to the free throw stripe after getting bumped on the way into the lane. They called the blocking foul, and that will give Clay Center a chance here at the line. So Caitlin Bonneblust will step up to the stripe. The free throw on its way, and it just rims off. The lead for Clay Center stays at 5-1. Allison Rose back in for Smoky Valley. 4:23 to work in this opening period. 5-1. Clay Center leads it by 2 buckets. Now make it 6-1 as Bonneblust hits 1 of 2. But she's on the board for the first time tonight. It'll be Clay Center with a full court pressure, just straight man-to-man right now. Down court across the timeline, jumps Kelsey Anderson to a jump stop and then hands it off to Katie Bella. Bella left on the wing, and the deep, it comes to Dieterding. Now back around to the left side, and the foul's going to be called on Bonneblust on the perimeter. 6-1, Clay Center the lead. A foul called against Bonneblust, her first. That's Clay Center's 4th team foul already. 1 against Smoky Valley to this point. But Clay Center really coming out and being the aggressor in this game. Here's Bella with the drive, cut off by Franson. Again, man-to-man, straight up by Clay Center. They have picked them up in full court and followed them everywhere in the half-court set as well. Left on the wing is Kate Dieterding. Now to the left side, and Hamill takes it away. Clay Center has it back. Here's Hamill in the front court. Outside to Williams. Lauren will go back wing right to Hamill. Now back up top to Williams. And around to the post, they get it to Bonneblust. Left wing, Franson under the 3 chance. This one was all but down. That is 2 that have cupped in and come back out of the ring. That would have been 3 threes in the first quarter, but she just hit the 1. There's a 3 try on the other end by Smoky Valley and an offensive rebound down to the Vikings. 3:25 to work, first quarter. Lady Tigers with a 6-1 lead. Pressure out on the perimeter again. Bonneblust cuts off Bella. Now she'll take it toward the left side. Up off the window, no. Rebound to Bonneblust. Clay Center's got a chance to move. They lead it by 5. 3:10 left, first quarter. Williams with it. Out on the top circle near the half-court stripe. Now goes right wing well beyond the arc to Diekman, left to Franson, corner left to Hamill. Dumps it inside, looking for Bonabla. She was bumped out of the lane, no foul called. And then they say the basketball goes out of bounds off of Clay Center, which it did. But again, she was bumped pretty hard as she went to the lane to make that catch and got bumped out of the paint. No foul was called, though, and Smoky Valley has it back. Clay Center on top, 6-1. 2:50 left to work opening quarter. Hamill good defense out top on Bella. Now it's given off to the drive for Shea Cook. In the lane, lobs it low, overthrows her intended target, and Clay Center has it back again with chances here to increase this lead if they can make it work in this opening quarter. They've got Smoky Valley pinned down at 6-1. Williams walks it up. And now we see man-to-man by Smoky Valley. They haven't gone man much, mostly a 2-3 zone. Hamill, ball fakes, dribble drives to the paint, and she's fouled on the way in. The hold, if you will, on the defensive player as Hamill took the dribble into the paint, and it'll be Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. Allie Wright is in for the Lady Tigers. She joins Franson, Bonnerbluff, Hamill, and Williams to inbound. Outside it comes to Wright. Allie to the point. Holds. Now back right it comes to Williams. Lauren high post. Here's Bonnerbluff. Good catch. Left wing to the baseline. Here's Franson. She'll take it with the left hand up. No. Guarded jumper almost went down. Now the rebound away to Smoky Valley. Had a ball. The lob up the court. Tipped by Franson into the backcourt. It's Bonnerbluff with it. 2-on-1 across paint. Hamill with the lay-in is good. Bonnerbluff the feed. And the silent assassin with her first bucket. And we've got an 8-1 ball game. Lady Tigers on top. A Smoky Valley timeout. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
Hey, Tiger fans, the lights are on, the team is ready, and the coaching staff has put together a successful game plan for tonight's game. Have you thought about your insurance game plan? This is Jim Gearham with Farmers Union Insurance. Let us help put together a game plan for all your insurance needs. We cover everything from cars, trucks, boats, and motorcycles to homes, combines, and businesses. We can even help insure your retirement. Stop by and see us at 426 Lincoln Avenue, downtown Clay Center, a proud supporter of Tiger Athletics.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Lady Tigers have jumped out to an 8-1 advantage right now. Smoky Valley with the basketball out of the Viking timeout against full court pressure again for Clay Center. Up the court it comes in the hands of Lauren Hubley across the timeline. She's guarded by Allie Wright. Deep right it goes off to Shea Cook now. Cook will work her way to the lane, cut off by Diekman, shot over Diekman, goes way long. She didn't block it, but she altered it. Now she blocks one and is called for the foul and turns over her shoulder as if to say, really? It'll be the first foul against Diekman. The team's fifth against the Lady Tigers. 2 have been whistled thus far against Smoky Valley. The first on Diekman, and to the free throw stripe will go the Vikings. Neither team have gotten to the stripe much early in this opening quarter. Both teams 1 of 2 before this free throw attempt that goes up and in for Hannah Hadebaugh. It's her first points. Leading score at 10.3 a game. Second free throw up. This one also down. Not a good free throw shooting team across the board. They shoot at just 52% from the stripe, but 2 for 2 on that trip and 3 of 4 in this game so far. The 3 is the lead for Clay Center. Lauren Williams across the timeline with a pass to the right wing for Allie Wright. Back outside to Williams to the post. Diekman turns, squares, puts it up with a guarded jumper. No. Rebound comes off to Smoky Valley. Good aggressive move on the offensive end. Defender right on her, and she almost got it down. Now Hamill and catch-up defense to the post on the other end, able to knock it out of bounds. It will stay with Smoky Valley. Emily Ebert's coming back on, and that'll bring Wright out. 1:30 to work here in this first quarter. It's 8-3. The Lady Tigers lead it by 5. Smoky Valley with the basketball. Hubley, free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound off to Ebert. I have her for 4 rebounds already in this opening quarter. Williams walks it across the timeline, and while Smoky Valley had gone man a couple of times, now they're back in at 2-3. Hamill has it wing right. High post looking for Diekman, and Macy makes a really good catch. Here's Williams making the 3. Back to the right wing is Hamill, short corner right, Ebert. Back outside for Williams, around left, Franson. Short corner left now is Macy Diegman. Back to Williams, around right is Williams with an out top. That was Franson to Williams. Now Hamill lobs it short corner again to Ebert. Back up top, Franson. Across left it goes to Williams. Now baseline bounce pass from Diekman to Hamill. She's fouled, and Courtney Hamill headed to the free throw stripe. And great ball movement for the Lady Tigers that time. Side to side, in and out. Eventually it went baseline to baseline. Diekman had it on the short corner left, and the defense really came to the middle of the paint where they normally go with that offense. And she bounced past it all the way to the opposite short corner. Hamill attacked, drew the foul, and she's got 2 free throws, hitting the first. Courtney now with 3 points in the game. Hamill averaging almost 5 per contest. 9-3 now the lead for Clay Center. Second free throw is short, long rebound, tipped to the baseline. That's going to be off of Smoky Valley. Lady Tiger basketball went off of Allison Rose over in the corner. So Clay Center gets a new possession with a 9-3 lead and 45 seconds to work here in this first period. Edmondson from the sideline brings it out deep. Sydney Calloway just in. Kid goes left now to Hamill. Courtney back to Calloway, around right to Mac Edmondson back on the floor. Ebert and Diekman continue in the post. Here's Calloway. Right wing is Edmondson. Short corner right, Ebert. Back out top for Calloway. Takes it in low, back right to Edmondson. Starts to drive, now to Ebert. In some trouble, double team. Steps out of it with a dribble and gets it off to Edmondson. High post is Diekman. Left side wing, it goes to Hamill. Courtney ball fakes it, back out deep. 17 to work. Clay Center now will go for a final shot with a 6-point lead here in this opening period. Calloway to Diekman with 8. Now down to 6. Hamill left wing. Good look for 3 is strong. Rebound inside. Ebert from Edmondson had it for a moment. Does end up with it, but while on the ground trying to get rid of it, the buzzer sounds. We're headed to quarter 2. Lady Tigers lead it 9-3 here on the road in Smoky Valley.
The Northeast Kansas First Trials are in, and the Oldie Seed 2414 Corn Hybrid takes first place with an impressive 208.6 bushel performance, outperforming 35 other hybrids in 4 locations. And if you're concerned about managing risk this season, ask about our new Drought Guard hybrids that are delivering record yields. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555. That's 877-692-4555.
More and more people are making the switch to Ford, and here's why. The EcoBoost fuel economy, advanced technology, and amazing features like the foot-activated liftgate. Hanson Ford invites you to the Switch sales event going on now. On the lot, you'll find a Ford that fits your lifestyle. Choose from a 2014 Ford Edge and F-150, or the 2015 Ford Fusion, Ford Explorer, and Super Duty. Hurry in and make the switch to a new Ford at Hanson Ford in Clay Center.
Going to the second quarter, the Lady Tigers have the lead at 9-3. Clay Center's led by 3 points each from Macy Franson on a three-pointer, and also a 3-point quarter for Courtney Hamill. She had a bucket and then made 1 of 2 at the free throw stripe. And Clay Center's defense on the opening possession for Smoky Valley of the second period forces a turnover. So Lady Tigers lead at 9-3 and have the basketball back. Out of the quarter break, the original 5 back in: Williams, Edmondson, Diekman, Ebert, and Franson. Here's Diekman looking inside. Franson, strong and low, takes it up off glass. No, but there's a rebound weak side by Diekman, who's got her second field goal of the opening half, and it's 11-3. Clay Center out to an 8-point lead. Diekman with 4 points now to lead the Lady Tigers in scoring. Right side wing, it goes for Smoky Valley now. It's a team that's 3-9 coming in, but you heard Coach Edwards say teams have said they've shot lights out, high percentages from the field, but Clay Center's defense has really not allowed them to settle into anything on the offensive end. Here's a near turnover forced. It does go out of bounds and stays with Smoky Valley, but the Lady Tigers right now off to a great start in this one with the early lead. Allison Rose has it for Smoky Valley. Left on the wing, it goes deep to Kelsey Anderson. Now at the point, three-point attempt rattles in there as it falls home for Katie Bella. Bella, the last name you may recognize, boys coach here for a long time, Coach Bella, for the Smoky Valley team. He's still in this community and in this administration, but no longer on the sidelines. 11-6, Clay Center up by 5. Here's Diekman at the point. Holds, looking in low, now puts it to the floor. Wants to hand it off to Edmondson, now kicks it out near the timeline to Mack. Right side wing is Franson. Ebert at the high post left near the elbow. Now back out right. Williams, great look for three. The Lone Ranger knocks it in, her first point, and Clay Center's back out to a 14-6, 8-point lead that matches their biggest lead of the game. So Franson and Williams have both connected with the long ball. It's 14-6, Clay Center with the lead, and now full court pressure again. And we mentioned before, this is not a zone press. It is straight man-to-man for the most part. They have pressed it up a couple of times, but it's just straight man-to-man by the Lady Tigers, and it's caused Smoky Valley some problems. Edmondson near steal, and now it's saved in by Smoky Valley, but right to Lauren Williams. 6 minutes to go opening half. Lady Tigers have the lead at 14-6. Here's Williams, right side to Macy Diegman. Back left, Williams hit her last three, a second one. This one just shy. Rebound, though, Ebert again. That is 5 unofficially, but as she brought the board down, setting her feet and trying to get a defender off, she ended up stepping out of bounds. She was right on the baseline, but the Lady Tigers post inside Triple E with 5 rebounds. I have her unofficially 4 anyway in this first half. Inbounds from Smoky Valley comes into the backcourt to Hadabaugh. 5:42 remains second quarter. Clay Center leads by 8. Smoky Valley back with the basketball here. Left on the wing with the dribble just in is Paige Talbot. She's a freshman. Giving off further left to Cook. Trying to go in low, and the Lady Tigers, Diekman and Ebert, doing a really good job to talk inside. Now a near steal by Diekman. Pick back up. Drive inside by Talbot. She's cutting a double team, and she steps out of bounds, much the same way Ebert did down on the other end, trying to get away from defense. Ends up stepping on the baseline. 5:19 left second period. 14-6. Lady Tigers with the basketball again and an 8-point lead. Now, Smoky Valley's gone from a 2-3. They've taken the center of that 2-3 zone and put it at the point, so it's more of a 3-2 look. Here's Diekman down inside again. Once more with the left hand. That's 3 left-handed buckets down inside the paint for Macy Diekman, and it's stretched out to a 10-point Lady Tiger lead. No answer for the eraser inside. 16-6. There's a drive in low. Good cutoff by Diekman after the dribble penetration. Now a near steal by Franson as she jumped out to the sideline right and knocked it out of bounds. 4:46 to work here in the second quarter. Onto the floor comes Courtney Hamill and Caitlin Bonenblust. Franson, Williams, Diekman stay in the game. They stay man-to-man. Out deep it comes to Talbot. Paige Talbot, a freshman, guarded by Lauren Williams. Now goes left on the wing to Dieterding. She'll look low. Hamill has that assignment. Dieterding at the point. Ball is knocked away by Bonenblust into the backcourt. Caitlin catches it up with the left hand, left side. Lane is strong. That's because she was fouled, and Bonenblust is headed back to the free throw line where she was 1 of 2 at the stripe earlier. So Caitlin Bonenblust will get a chance here at the line for 2 free throws. Bonenblust, a great steal on the other end, and then a hustle play to get to the basketball. Timeout taken here on the floor once again. It's 16-6. Lady Tigers lead. You're listening to Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball on 100.9.
At Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, the pharmacists are committed to making sure you understand the instructions that allow your prescriptions to be taken safely and effectively. They'll take the time to counsel you and set your mind at ease concerning your medications. Patterson's has healthcare aids such as walkers, canes, and lift chairs to help you with your daily mobility needs. Putting the care into healthcare is Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, with locations in Clay Center, Abilene, and Salina.
16-6 with 4:29 to work. Second quarter action, and Caitlin Bonenblust, the Lady Tigers, to the free throw line for the second time in the game. She was 1 of 2 her first trip there. Free throw on its way is up, and this one's good. So Bonenblust with a couple of points. A steal leading to this opportunity from the other end, just to poke out on a pass that kind of got away from Smoky Valley, and then she out-hustled the Vikings to the other end. Misses on the second free throw. Rebound comes away to Kelsey Anderson. Anderson gives it off, and now across the timeline will come check that correction. That is Katie Bella with the dribble. Left wing pass out of bounds, and that just looks like an unforced error, but in all reality, the Lady Tigers out pressuring so much. Every pass is contested. Every dribble is contested. You just get in a hurry. And that's what Smoky Valley did there, trying to get rid of it before they lost the ball and eventually just threw it out of bounds. Left wing is Williams. Looks baseline to Franson. Back out top Hamill. Fake on the 3. Now gives it back off to Diekman. Left wing and deep is Williams, and she'll bring it to the point to run off there. Midway point, second quarter. Clay Center up 17-6. Franson out top to Williams. Lauren around right to Hamill. High post, Bonenbluth. Here's Diekman again inside. Now with the right hand up and good. They're waving it off and saying she traveled before the shot. I thought we had hoop and arm coming for Diekman, and instead they said she took a little hop before she got rid of the basketball. That would have been her fourth bucket had that counted, but again called for steps before she did so. The backcourt, Smoky Valley's Lauren Hubely brings it across, and she went backcourt. She came to the front court. It was pressured by Franson and just took a step back to relieve the pressure that was put on by the defense of the Cobra, and doing so, she stepped across the timeline. And so a backcourt violation gives Clay Center possession back, 3:39 to work here in the first half. It's 17-6 Clay Center. Williams out top, right on the wing is Franson. Inside the lane, got away from Bonenbluth. She gets it back now to Hamill. Out top is Williams. Fakes the three, right side wing, and a drive now by Franson, and a foul against Smoky Valley as she started that drive by Katie Bella. Basketball goes to the Lady Tigers on the sideline. Williams will inbound. Franson, Bonenbluth, Diekman, and Hamill on the court. Lauren Williams will look to go baseline. It's not there to Hamill. Instead goes out deep to Franson. Now right wing to Hamill. Diekman really wanting it down low, and then they covered it up. Now they do throw it to her on the opposite block. Skip pass was tipped, picked up by Bonenbluth, and she's fouled. So Diekman was going to skip that to the opposite wing from the block she was on for Macy Franson. It was tipped, but Bonenbluth came up with it, and she was fouled. That's the 16th foul on Smoky Valley. Clay Center's been whistled for 5 so far in this first half of play. 3:14 remains. The foul on Katie Bella is her second. Here's Diekman out top. Looks to the corner right. Williams fakes on the three and maybe had a look at it. Thought it was getting covered up and didn't take it, so they'll set offense. Diekman wants it in low with the right hand up, and it's strong. She had a great post. Oh, and Bonenbluth's another steal. Caitlin out top for Williams. Lauren holds. Now left to Hamill. Into the post again. Diekman one more time. That's 8 first-half points for Macy Diekman, who again just sealed that post and with the left hand up off the glass with a kiss and good. It's 19-6. And now a backcourt violation on Smoky Valley for the second consecutive time. And again, there was Hubely out top just being pressured and trying to get away from a defender. Stepped into the backcourt. So the Lady Tigers have it back now with a 13-point lead. They held Smoky Valley to 3 first-quarter points. They've held them to 3 thus far with 2:34 to go. Here's Diekman. Step through. Kick to the baseline. Hamill, quick jumper up is strong. Board rebounded by Diekman. And to Bonenbluth, splashing through the lane. And an up-and-under shot from Caitlin Bonenbluth. 21-6. What a shot by Bonenbluth as she flashed through the lane from the top into the paint. And Diekman, who had gotten the offensive board, hit her in stride. 2:11 to work, second quarter. Clay Center now with a 15-point lead. Left wing, it comes across to Shea Cook. Out top of the basketball is Bella. She'll work it left. Step back, two-pointer up and good. And she's hit the only 2 field goals for Smoky Valley in this entire half thus far with 1:52 to work. Lauren Williams walks it up. Clay Center with a 13-point lead. And now the Lady Tigers want a timeout. 1:46 to go, first half. You are listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on KCLY.
How will your wheat crop make it through this winter? It's up to you to give it the best fighting chance and a jump on the spring growing season with a fall fertilizing application. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready with stabilized in 2 forms, field and site-specific variable rate technology, and custom application. With the experience of field specialists Brent, Allen, Darren, Kent, or Mike Green, they clearly understand the problems customers face. You can count on Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Grasshopper takes the work out of mowing. Trim under and around obstacles quickly and make effortless turns with a Grasshopper front mount mower. Make mowing and maintenance even easier with the Powerfold deck. Change cutting height as you mow. And when you're finished, fold up the deck for space-saving transport and easy maintenance. Grasshopper's quick converter system makes it easy to attach all sorts of implements to, including brooms, dozer blades, even snow throwers. Visit grasshoppermower.com to learn more or stop by Bruna Implement to see for yourself.
21-8, Lady Tigers will have the basketball out of the Coach Edwards timeout, and they bring in Sydney Calloway and Allie Wright, along with Franson, Hamill, and Bonenbluth staying on. Calloway right wing to the post for Bonenbluth to right. Left side wing it goes to Franson. Now Calloway fakes on the three, right at the post, gets it inside to Bonenbluth. Now down low looking for Hamill, tipped away. Courtney gets it back. Out top it comes to Wright. Three-pointer, but it looked like she got smacked across the arm, no foul. Bonenbluth, though, with the offensive board, takes it inside, and she gets the contact, and she'll get a chance here at the stripe again. This will be the 5th and 6th free throw attempts for Caitlin Bonenbluth, the 5'8 junior. 21-8, the lead for the Lady Tigers. At the line, Bonenbluth, free throw up and free throw good. She's hit 1 of 2 the first 2 trips to the stripe and has 2 free throws coming here. She's hit the first. Let's see if she can cap off the second one this trip. And this strong rebound comes off to Smoky Valley. She has 5 points in the game. The Lady Tigers lead it by 14. 1:17 to go here in this second quarter. Right side with the dribble as Katie Bella spins toward the backboard. High floater goes up and in, and she has 7 points. A sophomore, 7 of their 10. The other 3 points have come from the free throw line for Smoky Valley. Franson high post to Bonenbluth. 1 dribble right, back outside. Franson around left to right. Left it comes now to Calloway. Back near the half-court stripe, Allie Wright goes back left to Calloway. Looks low, skip past Franson. Squares it up, not there. Now Wright goes to the wing side left to Calloway. Now Allie Wright, deep for 3. Strong, rebound inside, tipped around, loose, on the floor, mad scramble, and now we have a foul called at the end of the play. I think on Calloway. Sid came in there late and ended up calling the foul as the pile of players fighting for the basketball went to the floor. 16 foul now against the Lady Tigers. If there would be another foul in the final 35 seconds, that would put both teams in the bonus. Play center again, full court pressuring from the baseline. Holding, now getting it in to Talbot. Smoky Valley does get it across the timeline. Talbot cut off by Franson. Now on the left wing, Katie Bell has hit all the field goals, and she hits another. She has 9 here in the first half. It's 22-12. Allie Wright walks it up with 16. If they go for a final shot here with a 10-point lead. That lead's been as big as 15 in his first half. Bonenbluth with 9. Left and deep is Calloway. Corner left, Franson wants the 3 ball. It is just rimming off. I tell you, Calloway with an offensive board. Knocked to the baseline and out of bounds with 1.6. Macy Franson is a sliver from hitting 3 more trays. She hit her first one. That last one rimmed out. She had 2 others actually rattle in the rim before coming out. So stroke's been good. Bonenbluth the steal. She'll have a shot at the buzzer. It's strong. We hit the halftime. The Lady Tigers have a 10-point lead, 22-12, when we come back for halftime.
Save time and gas and easily deposit checks from the comfort of your home. United Bank & Trust is pleased to offer our newest mobile banking feature, Mobile Deposit. There's no need to make that extra trip to the bank to deposit a check. Simply endorse, click, and submit your check image for deposit. Speak with your local branch representative on qualification details on how to apply Mobile Deposit. United Bank & Trust. You bank, we deliver. Member FDIC. Mobile remote deposits functional on iPhone and Android apps only. Data rates may apply. Check with your mobile phone carrier for details.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and Central Office in Clay Center has a great assortment of gift items for that special someone in your life. To help get us in the Valentine spirit, my assistant Roscoe will don this Cupid costume and shoot arrows of love all around the store.
Boss, I don't really think that's a good idea.
We've got stuffed animals, willow tree figurines, and Hallmark cards, plus this large teddy bear you can sign up for that we'll give away on Friday the 13th. Let them fly, Roscoe. Ouch! For all your Valentine gift giving, come see us at Central Office in Clay Center.
For brutally cold Kansas winters like ours, you don't need the performance of your fuel to drop. Not when you can fill up with winterized premium diesel fuels at Farmway-owned fueling sites. Unlike other winterized fuel, Farmway fueling sites contain a 50-50 blend with No. 1 diesel that gives you serious weather protection while optimizing power and fuel economy. So don't worry. Just fill up at a Farmway fueling site or request a 50-50 blend for your farm fuel deliveries.
When you shop at Ray's Apple Market, don't be surprised at all the lower-priced items you'll find in every aisle. It's just part of bringing more savings to you every day, every week. Your money will go farther when you shop at Ray's Apple Market, as they have over 1,000 grocery items and household products at new lower prices. Ray's Apple Market continues to bring you value, quality, and service to ensure customers get the best of what they have to offer. This is, after all, your town, your store.
Lady Tigers a 22-12 lead. We are at the halftime break. Clay Center jumped out to a 9-3 advantage. Actually 6-1 started the game, 9-3 after one quarter. And looking for their 9th win of the season, the state-ranked Lady Tigers have a 10-point lead. But really, Smoky Valley kind of stayed afloat behind the work of Katie Bella. The sophomore had 9 first-half points. The only field goal scored in the first half came from the sophomore. She had a three-pointer and knocked in 3 two-point field goals. So she has 9 to lead the way. Hannah Hadavaw had 2 points. Allison Rose was 1 of 2 at the stripe in the first half for Smoky Valley. The Lady Tigers led by the racer down inside. Macy Dingman has 8 first-half points on 4 field goals. Then it's Caitlin Bonneblust, who's really been a menace defensively. She come out and just made a play here and there to get into the open court, made some hustle plays to come up with a second chance opportunity in the lane, and got herself to the free throw line. She's hit 3 of 6 from the stripe, along with 1 field goal for her 5 points. 3 points each for Lauren Williams and Macy Franson on the 3-point shots. And Courtney Hamill has 3 on a 2-point bucket and being 1 of 2 at the free throw stripe. 22-12, halftime score. Stay right here. More on the way from halftime next.
Clay Center Floral invites you to Man Day this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Bring out the beast for your special lady. Come join them and feast your eyes on their custom creations for Valentine's Day. Or make up something that would suit the love of your life with the help of their design team. Have a snack while you decide how to put the wow in your Valentine's Day this year. They'll also have added specials that day for ordering, so come check it out. Man Day is this Saturday at Clay Center Floral, but women are welcome too.
The Twin Valley Color Race is back. Join us on March 21st for Clay Center's second annual Color Race, a fun and crazy 5K where participants are covered head to toe in color at each kilometer. Walk or run, it's all for fun. All proceeds benefit CARE, the animal shelter being built in Clay Center. In the spirit of CARE, your dog can participate too. To register, volunteer to help, and more, visit twinvalley.net/color. We hope to see you and your friends on March 21st at the Color Race.
Central Valley Ag wants to help you get the most out of your irrigation investment with Aqua Systems Water Management. Ag Information Manager Trevor Smith tells us it starts with a moisture probe buried in your field.
It's a 48-inch PVC pipe that has sensors every 4 inches that read the soil moisture.
No more over or under watering. Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist for details.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
This is Keith Blake with Union State Bank. I feel fortunate to work in downtown Clay Center and to be able to see the historic and picturesque Courthouse Square every day. Union State Bank has been a cornerstone of the community since our founding in 1901. We have endured many economic cycles during this time, which has helped us grow stronger and more secure. We stand ready to help farmers, businesses, and consumers thrive and grow. We're committed to working with you with whatever your financial needs may be. Union State Bank, member FDIC.
At the halftime break, it is the Lady Tigers up by 10, 22-12, as they lead Smoky Valley here in Lindsborg. The Lady Vikings really had a big boost from Katie Bella, the sophomore, 5'6" at a 3, and then kind of found some rhythm shooting the basketball. She would hit 3 more 2-point field goals. She has 9 to lead all scorers in the first half. They only got 3 more points in the half for Smoky Valley, and they all came from the free throw line. 2 of 2 for Hannah Hadavaw. Allison Rose would hit 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Lady Tigers, they would finish 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Caitlin Bonneblust was 3 of 6, and then Courtney Hamill 1 of 2. The only ones to get to the free throw stripe. And again, the Lady Tigers are led by Macy Diekman, 8 points. Also of note, 5 rebounds unofficially, and we don't normally get a chance to keep it. Emily Ebert got off to such a quick start rebounding the basketball. I had her for 5 unofficially in the first half to lead the Lady Tigers on the glass. Here it's 22-12. Clay Center with the lead by 10. Now coming up tomorrow on KCLY, it's the Sunflower Showdown in Lawrence, as the K-State Wildcats will head on the road and take on the 9th-ranked team in the nation, the Kansas Jayhawks. The big mystery right now for that ball game is whether Nino Williams will be able to play or not. He went down only 8 minutes into the game against West Virginia, and he was sorely missed in that ball game. It's not an injury that's going to take him out. No surgery needed, but it is a knee injury of a sprain or strain variety. And really right now it's a matter of just seeing what he can withstand as far as the pain, and you want to make sure you have him for the remainder of the season as well. But a big game tomorrow as the Cats have put themselves in position in the Big 12 top tier, now in the stage of that season where you've got to keep yourself up there. And certainly when you're looking at NCAA opportunities later on, the wins against teams like Kansas are huge, to say the least, and KU playing the best basketball they've played to this date this season as they go in as the number 9 ranked team in the nation. 22-12 here. That's tomorrow noon. Pregame, a 1 o'clock tip-off. Here the Lady Tigers lead by 10. We're at half. Stay with us. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Second half will be underway.
It is with pride and integrity that Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement serves the area. Customers have full confidence in their work and the products they provide. They take pride in turning homes back into the showplaces they once were. Geisler Roofing has built a reputation on quality and customer service by the professionalism they display and the experience that results in customer satisfaction. Call for a no-hassle estimate for roofing, siding, and windows at 1-800-783-3360.
The Northeast Kansas First Trials are in, and the Oldie Seed 2414 Corn Hybrid takes first place with an impressive 208.6 bushel performance, outperforming 35 other hybrids in 4 locations. And if you're concerned about managing risk this season, ask about our new Drought Guard hybrids that are delivering record yields. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555. That's 877-692-4555.
A familiar face and a friendly smile. The Citizens National Bank.
You use your smartphone to connect with friends, play games, and more. Why not bank on it? The Citizens National Bank mobile banking is fast, easy, and a secure way to stay on top of your finances wherever you are. Check your balances, find ATMs, pay bills, transfer funds, and make deposits. It's easy and available at no charge from the Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC. Mobile deposits are subject to approval. Message and data rates may apply.
How will your wheat crop make it through this winter? It's up to you to give it the best fighting chance and a jump on the spring growing season with a fall fertilizing application. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready with stabilized in 2 forms, field and site-specific variable rate technology, and custom application. With the experience of field specialists Brent, Allen, Darren, Kent, or Mike Green, they clearly understand the problems customers face. You can count on Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
10-point lead for the Clayson Lady Tigers. They'll open with the basketball in the second half. Macy Franson on the floor along with Emily Ebert, Macy Diekman, Mac Edmondson, and inbounding to begin the second half is Lauren Williams. Along with our studio engineer, Bernie Fancella, Rocky Downing with you on a Friday night as Smoky Valley hosts the Lady Tigers. And outside of the work of Katie Bello, the Lady Tigers shut down Smoky Valley. They had a lead of 15. Now that lead at 10 as they open the second half with the basketball. Ebert has it, short corner left, double team, kick out to Edmondson. Now between the circles up top is Williams. Lauren around right to Franson. Takes it low, goes high post to Ebert. Now back out top, Williams. 3-ball look is strong. Rebound inside. Diekman tips it. Franson has it, and back out it comes to Lauren Williams. Just getting underway in the third quarter. Short corner left is Diekman. She was looking for a cutting Emily Ebert. It got knocked out of there, and Edmondson picked it up. So Clayson again keeps possession. Diekman out deep. Left side goes right to Franson. Corner to Edmondson. Mack will attack the paint. Oh, good give off to Diekman. Up in the lane. Bucket is good. No, foul's going to be called on the floor before the shot. It would have been Diekman's 5th field goal. She's had 2 waved off. One they called her for steps back in the first half early. And now they called the foul before the shot. Now Diekman gets the inbound. Good look. No, Ebert back up, fouled, and she'll get to the free throw stripe. And again, it's unofficial, but I have Emily Ebert now for 6 rebounds in this game already. That's at least her second offensive board. Triple E will get 2 free throws coming here. 22-12 with 7:10 to go in the third quarter, just getting the second half underway. Free throw misses for Ebert. She'll have 1 more coming. Lady Tigers were 4 of 8 in the first half from the stripe. Second free throw on its way is rattling off. Diekman the board. Step back up off the window and good. Diekman has 10 and a big offensive rebound. And the first finish she's had on the right side of the glass. She loves that left hand down in the lane and puts the Lady Tigers up by a dozen. They've doubled up now, the Vikings. Here's Franson really all over Katie Bell, who is trying to get another shot away. She leads 9 points for Smoky Valley. Made the only field goals in the first half of the Vikings. There's a lob down inside. Shot blocked by Ebert and the rebound. Emily Ebert with the shot block and the rebound off the deflection on Hannah Hadabaugh, the team's leading scorer for Smoky Valley. Here's Diekman left side and deep. Around right it goes to Williams. Lauren to the corner right, Franson. Back across left, Edmondson. Now back out deep is Williams. 6:21 to work. Left side, Edmondson. Short corner left is Diekman. Skip pass right. Franson. Good look for three. Short. Ebert, another rebound. That's 8 now in the game, although she stepped out of bounds as she was clearing it from the baseline. 24-12. 6:12 left. Third quarter. It'll be Smoky Valley looking at the Lady Tigers picking up man-to-man at least three-quarter court, if not full court right now. Katie Bella across the timeline, the lead out to 12 points. Bella nearly traveled with it, now left on the wing and deep. They go inside to Hadabaugh, turns, spins, off glass, no. Rebound tipped to the sideline by Franson. That'll stay with Smoky Valley in front of Coach Bill Nelson and the Lady Vikings. Kelsey Anderson will inbound. 5:54 remains third period. Lady Tigers again lead it by 12. Pass down low, nearly taken away by Ebert, and then Emily thought that was then off of Bella of Smoky Valley. They say that the senior for the Lady Tigers knocked it out. All seniors on the floor right now for Clay Center. And now a pass into the backcourt. Edmondson guarding on Bella. She'll spin left. Now back right with it. Holds and goes baseline left to Anderson. Looking in low. Now they get it toward Rose. Knocked out of there by Diekman. Back in the corner. Now the ball tipped. Edmondson's going to have it. Clay Center has numbers the other way. Edmondson across paint. Here's Franson inside, and she's knocked to the baseline out of bounds before she was taking the shot, they will say. And it'll be Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. Coach Edwards lobbying for free throws, and obviously Franson catching going to the line, but they called the foul before the shot. Timeout taken here on the court, 24-12. It's the Lady Tigers with a 12-point lead when we come back.
Central Valley Ag can help you maximize your farming return. Ag Information Manager Trevor Smith recommends variable rate seeding.
It's going to save you time. It's going to save you money.
Your custom prescription begins with a soil test. Then,
we work with our seed department to come up with a planting prescription that everybody can agree on.
Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist now about variable rate seeding.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
5:33 remains third quarter. Clay Center throwing a shutout thus far in this third period, and they have the basketball with a 12-point lead. Oh, what a move by Diekman. Doesn't get the shot, has her own rebound. Looked like she was fouled twice, no call. And now a jump ball on the third rebound try, where Diekman took it strong through a defender, didn't get it, then got it right back up again through a defender, and still didn't get the call or the bucket. Almost went down both times. She has 10 points in the game to lead all scorers in this contest. 24-12 now. Left sideline, 5 count on as Ebert really working on Hubely out there. The deflected pass goes to Macy Diekman. So Diekman, the steal, really credit that to Ebert's defense outside. Here's Williams at the point. Wing right to Edmondson. High post is Diekman. Left side wing, it goes to Franson. Down low, here's Ebert. Emily back out top. Williams, 3 ball on its way. Short. Rebound pulled in by Anderson. Outlet pass up the floor. Lady Tigers, good defense getting back, and layup misses strong. Long rebound, Rose. Williams with a steal at the half-court stripe. No, they'll call a reach-in foul. Did not see the official, or hear the official, I should say, blow that whistle. Williams nearly had a run-out for a lay-in. Instead, the foul is called, and the basketball belongs to Smoky Valley on the sideline. Ebert and Edmondson get a breather as Bonenblust and Courtney Hamill back in. Williams, Franson, and Diekman still out there. 4:45 to go, third period. Williams really guarding on Talbot, the freshman. He now gets by her toward the lane, cut off, drops it off down and low. Here's Hadabaugh with the fadeaway up and good. over Bonneblus. Good defense. Hadabot has dropped in. That's her first bucket of the game. She has 4 points. She averages over 10 points a game. Williams left to Hamill. Now to Lauren. Around right they go to Franson. Skip pass left for Hamill. Courtney drops it low. Here's Diekman again inside with the left. She has a dozen. Macy Diekman fired it up inside, and she has really connected, that time being kind of pushed out of the lane. She still finished it off the glass. 26-14, midway point, third quarter. Now Franson the steal and the run out. The Cobra with the lay-in has 5, and the Lady Tigers jump out now to a 14-point lead. Once again, doubling up Smoky Valley at 28-14. Timeout taken by the Vikings. 3:58 remains, third quarter. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball on 100.9.
At Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, the pharmacists are committed to making sure you understand the instructions that allow your prescriptions to be taken safely and effectively. They'll take the time to counsel you and set your mind at ease concerning your medications. Patterson's has healthcare aids such as walkers, canes, and lift chairs to help you with your daily mobility needs. Putting the care into healthcare is Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, with locations in Clay Center, Abilene, and Salina.
Well, here at Bethany College, home of the terrible Swedes, of course, and also home to Zach Anderson. The Rebel wrestling for Bethany was named the National Wrestler of the Week last year, of course, the former Clay Center Tiger. So congrats to Zach Anderson, who was the National Wrestler of the Week in the NAIA. He knocked off the top-ranked wrestler in a weekend battle in the Kansas Cup. Here's a pass down inside Smoky Valley out of the timeout. There's Katie Bella with a look, and man, you give her time to shoot it, she can knock it down. She has 11 points now to lead the Vikings. She's had a big ball game. Only one other field goal from anyone else on the floor for the Vikings. Here's Hamill outside the Williams, high post Bonneblus, left baseline, Franson inside Diekman. Ball fake, now step through, left hand up. Bucket won't go, but she'll get 2 free throws. So she showed it to the right side, stepped back through the defender, got it up and under, and then got to the free throw stripe. She has 12 points in the game. 28-16. You see Diekman with 2 free throws coming. First one on its way is strong. The Lady Tigers' first free throw attempts of this second half. Correction, Emily Ebert had 2 attempts, missed those. So 0 for 3 in the second half. Diekman misses here as well. Rebound, tipped away and picked up by Talbot. Down court, cut off by Diekman, and their 2 defenders back as well. And now Katie Bella trying to get a three-pointer off, walks with the basketball. So Clay Center gets it back. 3:17 to work, third quarter. 28-16, their lead is 12. The Clay Center's played well enough defensively. You just feel like they ought to be up by more than 12, and they got it to 14 a moment ago. But Smoky Valley keeps themselves hanging around in this game. Here's Hamill, left wing. Williams out top, fake on the 3, high post to Bonneblus. Right wing it goes to Sid Calloway. Now to Williams. Left wing is Hamill. High post again, Bonneblus. She'll dribble drive, try to kick it out right. Tip, Calloway gets it. Now Bonneblus will attack the lane, and it's knocked out of there for a moment. Now loose on the floor. Calloway, Bonneblus down in the dirt trying to come up with the loose ball. It'll be tied up, and the arrow does go to the Lady Tigers. Third quarter action here. It'll be Lauren Williams to inbound from the baseline. Corner, it goes to Calloway. Now to Diekman around left Bonneblus. To the corner left is Williams. Lauren ball fakes it, and outside to Bonneblus. Back to Williams. Hamill posting inside. Now it's brought back out top by Williams. Lauren left wing. Hamill looks in low. Williams again, fakes on the 3, backs it out. Now right wing it goes to Calloway. Back out top, Williams again doesn't take the 3. 2.5 to work. Lady Tiger lead is 12. And now Williams will hold it outside for a bit, give it to Diekman. Beyond the arc, left side, right it goes to Calloway. Sid will fake it right, back left to Williams. Now to Calloway, where they're really putting at least a couple of defenders on Diekman. They still get it to her. Now Macy puts it back out to Williams. At the point is Calloway to Williams. Looks at a 3, doesn't take it. Diekman wanting it again. Now they'll get it to her on the right block. Spins her way inside, takes it up through 2 defenders. A blocked shot. Again, no foul call. They'll put it out of bounds in the hands of Clay Center on the baseline. 28-16. 2:01 to work in this third period. The Lady Tigers lead is 12. Lauren Williams will inbound it right of the window. Looks inside to Hamill. Courtney can't get a shot away to the corner. Here's Williams for 2. just strong. Rebound comes off to Allison Rose. She'll give it away to Katie Bella. Clay Center's lead is a dozen. Under 2 minutes to go. Now Bella for three, left wing, and oh my goodness, does she have a game. 14 points for the sophomore, and the lead's down to 9 with a minute 40 remaining. Callaway, left wing and deep. Out top to Williams. Around right, Hamill to the post. They tried to get it in low to Diekman. Now it's going to be a foul on Courtney Hamill. That'll be the second on the Lady Tigers here in this half. Diekman had a post. The pass though from that right wing just into a defender as it tried to go through a crowd, and the possession goes back to Smoky Valley. Callaway, Bonenblust, Hamill will come out. Edmondson, Ebert, Cranston back in, and that leaves Williams and Diekman on the floor as well. Minute 32 to work, third quarter. It's 28-19. The Lady Tiger lead is just 9. Left side is Katie Bella. 14 points to lead all scores. It leaves her hand. You just think it's going in anymore. Here's Diekman near steal. She does tie it up. The arrow does go to Smoky Valley. Macy Franson, Macy Diekman both there on the trap, and Diekman able to reach in and tie it up. So Smoky Valley has it on the sideline. Free throw line extended, and it's inbounded to Katie Bella. Who else? Right side wing is Cook. Ripped through against Franson. Good defense. Now out deep it comes to Rose. Clay Center against staying man-to-man. Inside the paint, shot up. No good. Blocked, it looked like Franson. Now a foul is going to be called. We'll see who this goes against. If it was on the rebound or after the rebound. And they call this on Franson after she'd already gained possession and was starting up the floor, it looked like. They blew the whistle, so it goes back to Smoky Valley. It's the second on Franson. And now Macy takes the ball away anyway. On the inbound. 2-on-1 the other way. Kick across paint. Take it away. Rose tipped it. And you would think in this ball game, and I'll explain after I make this statement, that this court is about 6 inches too short because we've had both teams get offensive or defensive rebounds or offensive rebounds or tipped balls towards the baseline, and as they square up to get away from a defender, they step on the baseline out of bounds. It's been about, I think that's the fourth or fifth call of that nature in this game. It's an odd call. You don't see that often happen. Williams in the corner for Clay Center. Outside it comes to Franson. Left on the wing is Edmondson. Now to Franson. 46 to work. Clay Center's lead is 9. Macy Franson will hold. Now give it to Williams. Back out deep for Edmondson. Dangerous look that time. Mack has it. Back to Lauren. She's double teamed. Now Williams will work her way near the midcourt stripe at the point. Smoky Valley in a 2-3. Lady Tigers a 9-point lead. Maybe looking for a final shot in this quarter. Diekman off to Edmondson. Corner goes to Franson. Skip pass left to Williams. Down toward the block. Diekman back across right. 15 to work. Franson looks at the clock. Kicks it out top to Edmondson. Clay Center will go for a final shot here. Nearly turned over. Ebert trying to keep it alive, and it's called an over and back as Ebert and a defender, Katie Bello, both went sliding across the midcourt line. So the Lady Tigers turn it over with 5.9 seconds to go in this third period. From the timeline, it'll be brought in. Sideline left, Katie Bello with 4, with 3. Off left, three-pointer tip before the buzzer. Good if it goes, but it comes up short. We're headed to the final 8. The Lady Tiger lead is 9, 28-19 when we come back.
Bulk fill planters are big on efficiency, but all that extra weight increases the risk of soil compaction. The Kinsey 3600 with hydraulic weight transfers evens things out. The weight of the planter is evenly distributed across the entire toolbar, so you get the productivity of planting with bulk fill while reducing soil compaction and maintaining consistent seed depth. Bulk up while watching your weight. Come see the Kinsey 3600 today at Bruna Implement Company in Marysville, Washington, and Clay Center, or go to kinsey.com.
Debenham Electric Heating and Air has the experience to properly diagnose and repair any electrical problem. They can handle electrical wiring on residential, commercial, and ag projects. They also specialize in heating and air systems. They'll make sure your heating unit and AC are running at peak performance or install a new unit to heat or cool your home comfortably. Next time you need a reliable electrician, give Debenham Electric Heating and Air a call. Serving Clay, Washington, Riley, and Cloud counties.
28-19, the Lady Tigers had it cooking their early third quarter. Macy Diekman gaining control of the paint once again. She has 12 points to lead the way, but by the work of Katie Bella, who now has 14 in the ball game, 5 in that period. Clay Center's once 14-point lead is 9. The Lady Tigers will have the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Williams, corner right to Franson, back out to Lauren, around left for Edmondson. Mack with corner left, here's Franson. Looks inside toward Diekman, and double team comes at her, at a defender behind, and they collapse the guard down in the front, and that's the player that knocked it out of bounds. Clay Center does keep the basketball. Franson, left wing is Diekman, back in the corner. Williams has a great look for three, but it's short. Rebound weak side, picked up by Smoky Valley. Vikings have it back. The lead for Clay Center is down to 9. In the front court, Katie Bello lobs it inside. Hannah Hadabaugh, shot won't go. Rebound to Triple E again. Ebert, I have her for 9 rebounds in this ball game. Just underway in the fourth quarter. 28-19. Lady Tigers will have it. 3-2 zone for Smoky Valley. Williams gives it out deep to Diekman. Right side it goes to Edmondson. Mack will bring it to the point. Now to Franson, right wing. Back to Edmondson near the half-court stripe. Left and deep now to Williams. Play center playing a little bit of keep away. Now they put the offense in motion. A handoff to Diekman. Macy holds outside. Wing right, it comes to Franson. Ball fake, and she's tripped on her dribble drive. The foul is going to be called against Kelsey Anderson. That is the 15th foul against the Vikings. 3 whistled thus far against the Lady Tigers in this game. Second half, that is. 3rd foul on Anderson. Play center from the sideline. At the top of the key, it comes to Ebert. She'll hand it off to Macy Franson. Franson back out deep for Williams. Lauren goes right sideline to Edmondson. Skip back across for Franson. Out top now to Williams. The high post is Ebert. Double team on her. Kick out to Williams. Baseline left. Oh, they get it in deep for Diekman. She's bumped before she can get a shot up. That'll be out of bounds to Clay Center on the baseline. 6:26 to work. Williams will inbound. Courtney Hamill will come on for Clay Center. Foul against Talbot on that trip in to the paint. And that's her first. Again, the team's 6th. Williams looking inside, not there. To Franson, back in the corner left. Williams, high post, Hamill. Courtney, she's bumped. She'll get to the free throw line. Courtney Hamill, who had 3 points in the first half, a bucket, and then 1 of 2 from the stripe. Now we'll get to the line here for a 1-and-1 chance. Paige Talbot picks up her second foul. Both have been back-to-back on this trip. Courtney Hamill with a 1-and-1 chance here. Free throw up and good. She has 4 for the junior, and the silent assassin will get another chance here at the stripe. Edmondson, Williams, Diekman, Franson on the floor, and then at the stripe is Courtney Hamill, who made the first. Second free throw, strong. Rebound comes away. Smoky Valley was falling to the floor. Lauren Williams comes up with it. She drives, and she's fouled. And so Lauren Williams will have a chance here at the line for a 1-and-1. I think they called this on the floor. Yeah, they did. The defender had a ball underneath, came down with a rebound, but was falling as she hit the hardwood. And as she went on down to the floor, had to kick it out and did so right to Williams. Lauren, though, misses the front end of the 1-and-1. So Clay Center struggling from the stripe. They're now 1 for 7 in this half. That would make them just 8 of 15 for the ball game. 6:11 to work, 29-19. Katie Bella spins out top against Edmondson. Right side wing it goes now to Kate Dieterding. And a takeaway by Franson, so quick from that baseline, whether in a zone or man-to-man. And now they say she stepped out of bounds as she was pressured by Kate Dieterding on the sideline. Went into that triple threat position, tried to really rip the ball through, and as she did so, that back right foot stepped out of bounds. This on the sideline. To the baseline right is Katie Bella. 5:55 still to go in this game. Clay Center leads it by 10. Bella backs it out near the timeline. Williams on her. Clay Center's been man-to-man from start to finish. Katie Bella, hot hand, drives the lane. Blocked by Diekman, and a foul is going to be called on Macy. And all she did was stand in the lane with her hands held high, and Katie Bella ran right into her with the basketball, basically. There wasn't much contact there, and the laugh shared between Macy Franson and Macy Diekman over the call. And Katie Bella hot from the stripe as well. She has 15 points to lead all scorers in this game. 5'6" sophomore has cut the lead back to single digits again now at 29-20. Second free throw is strong. Edmondson brings down the board. Clay Center has it up by 9. Right and deep is Williams. Lauren will one dribble it outside and then off to Edmondson. Back right it goes to Williams. Looking to the high post, and a defender tipped it away, and it goes out of bounds on the baseline back to Clay Center. So fortunate for the Lady Tigers, they keep the basketball there. Williams will inbound. Looking low, instead wing left to Franson. Back to Williams, now to Franson out top. Macy brings it around to the right side for Edmondson. Williams, Edmondson. Now back to Lauren. 2-3 zone for Smoky Valley. Clay Center with a 9-point lead in the basketball. Diekman skip pass right. Edmondson. She'll take the 3 ball. It is strong. Rebound inside. Picked up by Smoky Valley. As Diekman tried to get to it, could not. Smoky Valley the other direction. Here's Hadaball in the lane in transition. And Clay Center's once 14-point lead in his half has dropped down to just 7. It's been chopped in half, 29-22. Clay Center across the timeline to Edmondson. Mack goes to the corner right. Franson, ball fake and drive to the lane. And they say she stepped out of bounds on the dribble penetration. And now a timeout by the Tigers sideline. 4:44 to go in this game. The Lady Tiger lead is 7, 29-22 when we come back.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
The wait is just about over. Arriving soon at Hanson Ford will be the 2015 Ford F-150, the toughest, smartest, most capable, and most efficient F-150 ever built. It's a better truck for Ford customers featuring an all-new, high-strength steel frame, and the F-150 is the first in its class to have a military-grade aluminum alloy body and bed. Oh, the places you'll go and the things you'll be able to do with the 2015 Ford F-150 trucks. Coming soon to Hanson Ford and Clay Center, and well worth the wait.
29-22 ball game. 4:44 remains here in this fourth quarter. And the Lady Tigers are up by 15 at one time in the first half. Had it cut to 10. They were up by 14 in the third quarter. Now that lead's been cut down to 7, 29-22. Lady Tiger offense has gone a little stagnant. Meanwhile, Smoky Valley's found some opportunities in transition and off of a couple of turnovers. And now the Lady Tigers are forcing a turnover of their own as once again a player catches the ball near the sideline and steps out of bounds. 29-22, Lauren Williams will inbound. Bonenbluss back in the high post. Beekman down low. Hamill, Franson, as we mentioned, Williams. Lauren has it out top. Right side wing and deep is Hamill. Back out top to Williams. Around left for Franson. At the point, Lauren Williams. Back left is Macy. Franson now to Williams again. Still looking inside that lane. Beekman's had a huge ball game. They've had trouble finding a way to get the entry to her in the second half, and mainly because Smoky Valley has really paid a ton of attention to her. She has it out left on the baseline beyond the arc. Now to Franson, to Williams. And again, the Lady Tigers shortening this game with a 7-point lead. And now Smoky Valley, will they go man-to-man? They're kind of extending at least, and they are matching up. I think the Lady Tigers like their opportunities here. Here's Diekman. Right side wing is Hamill. Courtney puts the dribble down. Smoky Valley is in a man-to-man. Right wing out deep is Bonenbluss. Caitlin turns, gets it off to Lauren Williams. 3:40 now left in the game. Williams stops, round right, ball nearly taken away, and Caitlin Bonenbluss will get to the free throw line. Near steal at the timeline by Kelsey Anderson. I think that's her 4th foul. It is the 9th on the team. And that is the 4th on Kelsey Anderson, the junior at 5'10". She averages 9 points a game. She hit the score in this contest. Katie Bella, who averages 6.5 a game, has put up 15 points in this game. 1-1 chance here. Lady Tigers have struggled from the stripe. Bonenbluss, first free throw is perfect. Puts the lead back up to 8 now with 3:39 remaining. Bonenbluss has 6 points in the game. She is now 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Second free throw rattles in. 2 of 2 of this trip. Big points for Clay Center. Lead back out to 9 with 3:39 to work. Hamill out. Emily Ebert back in. Macy Franson ready to inbound, and now the official catches her. Nice try, Cobra. Almost had him. Actually, they did have him. The official bounced the ball to Franson to inbound it, and then all of a sudden it was that look of, oh, no, and he blew the whistle, and it was Smoky Valley's basketball after Bonham-Bless had made the 2 free throws. Play center back in a man-to-man half court. Right wing is Hubely. Now back out deep to Talbot, the freshman. She's working on Lauren Williams left and cut off there. Put back outside. Now to Katie Bella with Franson on her. 3:18 to go. Clay Center up by 9. Looking for their 9th one of the season. Talbot dribble penetrates. Caught in the crowd. Gets it off to Katie Bella. Franson nearly took it away. Goes to the timeline. Bella has it. Turns, spins, and we've got a timeout taken by the Smoky Valley sideline. Great defense from Macy Franson. 3:04 to work, fourth quarter, when we return to Lindsborg.
Your chance to stock up on featured grocery items are in the Wow Bins at Ray's Apple Market, and they're spread out throughout the store to catch your attention wherever you are. From dry soup mixes and sports drinks to snack items and canned goods, you'll find great savings in the Wow Bins. Stock the pantry with the variety of grocery items you'll want to have on hand. Ray's Apple Market continues to help you stretch your budget and save you money. Ray's Apple Market, your town, your store.
Once again, back in Lindsborg, home of the Bethany Swedes and the Smoky Valley Vikings. The Clay Center Lady Tigers lead at 31-22 with 3:04 remaining here in the fourth quarter. We mentioned Zach Anderson, Clay Center Tiger wrestler, who was named for the Bethany Swedes the National Wrestler of the Week this past week, and at 197 pounds. Also, Coach Jeff Edwards, some probably know, some may not. He's in their Fall Sports Hall of Honor after becoming the 4th leading scorer in school's history here at Bethany College. 1,449 points he scored during his career, so back in his old stomping grounds. Terrific player for the Marysville Bulldogs in high school, and then on to be a star here as well in the KCAC. Clay Center on defense out of that timeout. Smoky Valley saved a possession by calling it. Now we've got a foul down in the lane. Ebert went up to block the shot, I should say, of Allison Rose, and Rose took contact coming down. It was on the floor with the basketball out of bounds to Smoky Valley on their baseline. Just the 5th team foul on Clay Center, 2:51 to go in the game. 31-22, right elbow jumper, Hadabaugh strong. Rebound, Lauren Williams gets the long board out near the right wing. Williams brings it to the timeline. Clay Center looks at a Smoky Valley man-to-man. A lead of 9, 2:38 to work. Diekman, right it goes now to Franson. Macy back out near the half-court stripe. At the point, it comes to Diekman. Macy will give it off to Emily Ebert right side. She'll bring the dribble left. Now back right, stops. Now needs some help. Gets it off to Bonham-Bless. Backdoor look inside. Lauren Williams, bucket good. And a traveling violation is called. They wave off the bucket for a great look from Bonham-Bless at the high post. Williams made the perfect backdoor cut. Took an extra step, they said, or at least a half a step maybe, on her way to the lane. So wave that bucket off. The lead stays at 9. Clay Center will again full court pressure. Nobody on the basketball. They do have Bonham-Bless back as a safety. Hadabaugh across the timeline. She's checked there by Macy Diekman. Off right sideline it comes to Hubely. Right elbow jumper is up, no good. Fouled by Williams. And that'll give Lauren Hubely a chance at the free throw stripe to shoot 2. This will be for the Smoky Valley Lady Vikings. They're 1 of 2 at the stripe in the second half. 4 of 7 in the game. We have an update on the Abilene TMP Marion girls score. TMP led at half in the ball game. Abilene, though, on a 9-0 run, lead 38-32. They're going into the fourth quarter. Abilene Cowgirls over TMP Marion by 6. Free throws up and in for Hubely. She has her first points of the game. It's now a 7-point contest. Clay Center with the lead in the basketball, and now full court pressure coming from Smoky Valley. Bonham-Bless looks to the corner, gets it into Franson. She'll spin, turn it up the right sideline. She may race everybody to the glass. Now she backs it out with 2 defenders waiting back near the lane. Inside the paint, here's Diekman. Macy strong to the glass with the right hand and a chance and a three-point play. The eraser that time took it the opposite direction after she found it in the paint one-on-one. And Macy Diekman putting on a clinic in the paint tonight around the block. She has 14 points, a chance to add to it here at the line. Free throw up and free throw good. 15 tonight to lead the Lady Tigers in scoring for Macy Diekman. And it puts the lead back to 10 now with 1:57 to work. They've been double-teaming Diekman the entire second half out of that zone. But once they went man-to-man, no chance when you go one-on-one. Here's a pass down the court as Smoky Valley breaks the pressure. Katie Bella at the free throw stripe, unable to get it off. Bella gives it outside now to Kate Dieterding. Back to Katie Bella. 1:45 to work. Franson really working on Bella right now. Loses the basketball. Great defense by Macy Franson. And the Lady Tigers have it back. 1:35 to work. Their lead is 10. Here's Williams into the front court. Out top to Diekman. Looks back door to Franson. Not there. Now right it goes to Edmondson. Mack with pressure on her. 1:25. Smoky Valley wanting to foul. Coach Nelson from the sideline saying make the foul. Now they do on Emily Ebert, who will get to the free throw line. Ebert 0 for 2 at the stripe. Kelsey Anderson with that foul will pick up her 5th of the game. 34-24, the lead for Clay Center. And Emily Ebert will be at the stripe here. This is actually a 2-shot foul. They're in the double bonus. First free throw is good. First point of the game, although unofficially I have Triple E for 9 rebounds tonight in this contest. So get one more free throw coming here. Lead is up to 11 again. Now make it 12 as Ebert connects on both Charity. Courtney Hamill will come in. Diekman out. Macy Diekman with a 15-point performance this evening. Just owned the paint. Clay Center will drop back out of full court pressure. They will pick up man-to-man at half court. Katie Bella to the timeline. Macy Franson, for the last time down, just absolutely had Bella bottled up. Now it's a drive in the lane by Dieterding. Lob down low. Hannah Hadabot up and no good. Rebound. Ebert, if I've got it right, that's 10 rebounds for Emily Ebert. A minute left to go. It's 36-24. Lauren Williams fouled in the backcourt. She'll get to the stripe to shoot 2. 12-point lead, 36-24. The Lady Tigers have held Smoky Valley to single digits in the first and third quarters and trying to hold them to single digits here in the fourth. They've only allowed 5 fourth-quarter points thus far. Williams missed on the first of 2 free throws. She's 0 for 2 at the line. Good shooter that has struggled from the stripe and goes long here. Franson with the offensive board. Ball loose, nearly tied up. Under a minute to go, and it's back to Smoky Valley. Again, the Lady Tigers lead it by 12. Three-pointer right wing, Katie Bella again. My goodness, the sophomore has lit it up tonight. Now a foul in the backcourt. Lauren Williams back to the line. It's a 9-point game, 43.9 to go. You don't say things are in the books in a situation like this, but the Lady Tigers have a chance to really put this thing away right now. Lauren Williams will be at the stripe shooting 2, and this time she does connect. And if the Lady Tigers had made their free throws, it might have been a whole different ball game as far as putting this thing away earlier. So it'll be one more free throw coming for the Lady Tigers senior. And she parries them both. Clay Center's lead is back to 9. 40 seconds left to go in this contest. Across the timeline will come Katie Bella. They go in low to Allison Rose. Across paint. Hadabah fouled. Free throws coming for Smoky Valley with 35 seconds left. Anna Hadabah has 6 points in the game. 2 of 2 at the free throw line to this point. And she'll have 2 free throws coming here that was on the shot. 18 of the 27 points that Smoky Valley has scored in this game from the 5'6" sophomore Katie Bella. She can score it in a hurry. And she has this game. 38-27. It's an 11-point lead. Free throw up and rimming off. Rebound to Macy Diekman. Right sideline, Williams. She's fouled again. Clock down to 32.2 seconds. And Lauren Williams, who hit both free throws last time, is now 2 of 5 at the stripe, has 5 points in the game. Lady Tigers lead by 11, 32 seconds left. Lauren Williams steps to the stripe. First free throw is good. So Williams now hits her last 3 from the line. Gets the lead back to 12. One more charity coming for the Lone Rangers. She knocks that one in as well. She now has hit 4 straight, has 7 points. Williams out, Edmondson in. The lead is 13 for Clay Center with 32.2 to go. And they'll make them take time getting it down the court. Jubilee in the backcourt, now up to Katie Bella. She's the hot hand, step back 3. This one's going to go off the backboard and up off the support above. So she was guarded by Macy Franson, just kind of threw it up there hoping, and it was well high. 24.9 seconds. Now Courtney Hamill left sideline. Dribbles up the left side, now pushed from behind by Allison Rose. She had tried to foul earlier, and the whistle didn't blow. And with a lead of 13, it's looking better and better for the Lady Tigers here to post that 9th win of the season. They lead at 40-27. Courtney Hamill with 2 free throws coming. Hamill 2 of 4 at the line, make it 3 of 5. She has 6 points. Allie Wright in for Clay Center as Bonenblust will come out. Wright, Franson, Edmondson, Diekman at the line. Hamill, who makes both free throws. Great release there. She's 4 of 6 from the stripe, has 7 points. The lead is 15 now. Clay Center will not foul. Shot block Edmondson on a 3-pointer. Shot block inside by Diekman. Now the ball loose. Another shot block Edmondson. Now one more shot for Smoky Valley with 10.7 to go. And it will be a free throw chance coming for the Lady Vikings and Hannah Hadabaugh. Edmondson blocked a 3-point shot. Macy Diekman then blocked a shot inside the lane. One more rebound to Smoky Valley, and Edmondson got a shot from behind. And that block led to another chance for Smoky Valley, and eventually Hadabaugh was fouled, and she makes the first of the 2 free throws. She has 7 points now in the game. So with 10.7 left, the Lady Tigers lead by 14. Second free throw from Hadabaugh is up and also good. She has 8 points now. 42-29 with 8 seconds. Allie Wright into the front court. Smoky Valley, they've been fouling. We'll see if they do here. Wright gets it to the baseline to Edmondson. Takes the 3. It's strong as the buzzer sounds. Lady Tigers get it done. A 42-29 final. The Lady Tigers move to 9-4 on the season. Smoky Valley drops to 3-10. Lady Tigers win it 42-29. Stay tuned. Postgame coming up next.
Do you believe professionalism should be rewarded? When you find a contractor who shows up early, works long days, gets the job done on time with expertise, cleans up so well you can't tell they've been there except for the fact their work is finished and looking great, you know that's the only contractor you'll ever want to hire. These are words that an actual customer has used to describe McGee Roofing. The customer has used McGee Roofing twice and will again. Reward professionalism, hire McGee Roofing.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Clay Center Lady Tigers get it done here tonight over Smoky Valley to post their 9th win on the season, 42-29. Down the stretch, hitting free throws to really stretch out the lead. They led by as many as 15 in the first half. They would lead by as many as 14 in the third quarter. That lead, though, dropped down to just 7 multiple times before Clay Center would pull away to win it 42-29 down the stretch in this one. Postgame is here. It's being brought to you tonight by Farmers Union Insurance, Jim Gearhan, McGee Roofing, Republican Valley Irrigation, Clay County National Bank, and Debenham Electric Heating and Air. Smoky Valley is led by Katie Bella's 18 points. She was phenomenal tonight. They get 8 from Hannah Hadabaugh, 2 points from Lauren Hubley, and 1 from Allison Rose. Clay Center, 15 from the eraser down inside. Macy Diekman really owned the lane offensively. She had 15 points. They get 7 each from Caitlin Bonneblus and Lauren Williams, 5 from Macy Franson, 6 points from Courtney Hamill, and 2 from Emily Ebert, but unofficially I also have Emily with 10 rebounds in this ball game. Lady Tigers move to 9-4 on the year and win at 42-29 over Smoky Valley.